Well, I'm gonna try to do about 5 videos a day. We'll see if I can keep up. So I got this head for free. Someone threw it away and I grabbed it. Now, what would I want with a old free styrofoam head? Well, it's got, I think, a Harry Potter scar on it, and it's been decorated funny, and it's got real eyebrows, real fake eyebrows. I've seen that style eyebrow in Southern California. Believe it or not, it's a sight to see. Yeah, you should go look that up on the internet. So Southern California eyebrows. Yeah. Occasionally they'll shave them off and then they'll paint them on higher and like that. So um and this I guess is Marcus's head. I don't know, but found it in the trash and it looks like there may have been some mohawk going on there, but there's not there anymore. I don't know what happened. I didn't do anything with it. So my intentions for this free head is put some make it. It's believe it or not, it sounds crazy. I've seen it before. That's why I didn't think of it. It's not my idea. But people use these styrofoam heads to put their headphones on or their anything that goes on their head and they're not using it. Whether it's um, eye goggles or glasses or something like that. They use the head as a place to store it. And that way, their headphones don't get screwed up, and they're always in a place where you can find it, and they're ready to go. So I think that's what I'll do. This poor head seen some hard days, um, but I think it'd be a uh, good repurposed. Uh, uh, I'm having a lack of words. Sort of a repurposed uh, uh, base for some headphones. Or I got a really strange. You may have seen it before. Really strange unit from back in the day that I might actually put on there. Um, it's supposed to use light and sound to retrain your brain and stuff. I haven't used it too much. I probably need to. But when they were selling their headpiece, it originally came on a styrofoam head, and that's where I remembered it from. So I'm one of those people. Waste not, want not. That's an old saying, and I'll save everything I can because I might need it later. It's kind of how I survive. I mean, because I don't make a lot of money. I don't. I gotta stretch every dollar till it screams practically, and you find a lot of things people throw away they don't want anymore, and you can repurpose it or you reuse it or do what you need to do. So um, it's only styrofoam, so I'm not gonna treat it too hardly because it break. It's real light. Let me show you this. So this is what I was thinking about. I was showing you that other product. You remember I was showing you this in my other video. Um, but in this video I'm gonna show you this. This is what I ordered a quart of or a gallon or something like that from Amazon. I just pour some in here and reuse the bottle for transportation. But this is what I use for or want I need to use it. Last winter I did. This winter I need to do it for to keep my diesel from gelling up. Because come February it gets super cold, like below freezing all the time, and you need something on your side to. Oh, my headlamp's going bad here a little bit. See if you can read that. So this is the good stuff, and you want to put it in there before it gets all cloudy. The other trick to do if you got a diesel is keep the tank pretty much full, so it takes a lot longer to freeze. But that's assuming it gets above freezing during the day, and it can it can dethaw or reverse course on that. But if you're having days and nights below freezing, having a big old tank isn't going to help at that point. Enough time and enough cold, it'll all get it gelled up. So get your hands on some of this. I remember I was in the National Guard years ago. We had somebody that had an old diesel pickup, and he couldn't make it in the drill because his diesel gelled up, and he couldn't get in. He couldn't start the diesel to get to drill, and he was in a lot of trouble. Now that I drive diesel now, it's something I've always remembered. So what else am I gonna show you around here? Yeah, here's an example of how screwed up I am. This is lactose-free milk, whole milk. Really good for somebody like me. My dad's lactose intolerant, and now that I'm getting older, I've become lactose intolerant. What I mean by that is it gives me the gives me accelerated uh, indigestion, if you know what I'm saying. This stuff they just say an enzyme. They ought to specify what that means. We'll look on here, see what enzyme they add. They add an enzyme to get rid of the lactose. I think it's a lactase. Lactase gets rid of the lactose. Okay, it's lactase right there. And the lactase eliminates the lactose. And then, but here's how screwed up I am. So I just swigging out of here, and then I said it somewhere and I forgot about it. Now it's full of cottage cheese looking sour milk. It actually smells like yogurt, but I didn't finish it, and it may have turned into yogurt. I'm not big on get on this light a little bit. My batteries are going out on this. I'm wearing a headlamp. It's AAA. I don't know if you can see in there. There's this particular way to make yogurt out of milk. Maybe I inevitably made yogurt out of the milk. Maybe I should try it. Well, if I'm hard up enough, I should. But it turned into yogurt. I just set it aside for a couple weeks. I forgot I had it or something. That's how scatterbrained I am. I work so dang hard that come home, I just sleep basically, and not taking care of myself very good. And I don't want to talk too much about everything, but with all the going on, everybody's hurting for staff and stuff, and whoever's left standing is doing more than their fair share. That's for sure. But yeah, my headlamp's fading. So guess what? It's I don't know if I can show you. Well, with the light of it's something I got off Amazon. It's a dual light unit. It's made by Energizer. So there's a regular and a super bright beam, and then the regular and super bright flood. And you can have them both on the same time if you want to burn your candle at both ends. But you know, I have Energizer nickel metal hydride, but I was showing you another video that those are only 2300 milliamps. So you know that means they only last for what they can last for. This other brand, EBL, I've been using. Puts out 2800 milliamps, so I've been using them. And so when it starts fading out like this, just change out the batteries. I'll change them out with the Energizer for now. I don't think those EBLs fully recharged, but that's the way it's going to be. If your power's out for uh, days and weeks and stuff, you might necessitate the skill set of the headlamp. And if you do, get yourself some rechargeable batteries. And all the headlamps I've seen so far, I haven't done deep headlamp research, unfortunately. But they got the AAA and they got the AA. But the AA lasts longer. So now I have some. Now I put some Energizer ones in there, and they're nice and bright. But that'll go away as they get weaker. So in my other video, I was talking about what you want to go for is the higher the. I better wear that headlamp if I'm gonna do a video. But go for the higher milliamp rating. It'll last longer. And I was telling you in another video that I noticed that nickel metal hydride batteries, the heavier they are, is a correlation to how many more milliamps they have. So if they're really light, they're lightweight, certainly they're not going to last you too long. So I should do a video on this, but I'm just going to do random 10-minute videos or so and tell you stuff and see what sticks. It's like throwing pasta against the wall, see what sticks.